Welcome to an Auto Express track battle between the new Lexus RC F and the BMW M4, where we will be finding out which of these super coupes is fastest around our test track. High performance models from Lexus are few and far between, so the arrival of the RC F is big news. Featuring a 5-litre V8 that pumps out a heady 471 bhp, uprated suspension and rear-wheel drive, it certainly has all the raw ingredients to succeed. The 425 bhp M4 can't match the Lexus for outright firepower, but its twin-turbo 3-litre straight-six delivers more torque at lower revs. The BMW is lighter too. Will that be enough to give it an advantage around a lap of our Brighton Park circuit?
Right, so first up, it's the Lexus. It's got more power than the BMW, fractionally less torque, but that's negated by its extra weight. At nearly 1,800 kilos, it's around 200 kilos heavier than the BMW, which is a lot in this type of car. But Lexus has a clever box of tricks up its sleeve to try and make the car feel more agile. In this case, an optional extra on this car, which is the torque vectoring differential, which shuffles the torque between the rear wheels to try and enhance turning, make the car feel sharper. You can have track, normal or slalom, and in slalom it does feel a bit aggressively artificial, so it's best left to track or normal. But in that mode, turn-in is, well, it's quite good. There's plenty of front-end grip, you get traction on exit, but if you provoke the car, it will slide a bit. But overall, traction is very good on the exit of turns. The 5-litre engine, well, it takes a while to build up momentum, but once it climbs above 5,000 RPM, well, makes a great noise and it really starts to punch hard. Anyway, I think we've got some heat in the tyres, so now time to go for a fast lap. Let's see what the Lexus can do. Oh, that engine really does sound quite good. Right, hard on the brakes, and already you're starting to feel the Lexus's weight. And through the change of direction, same thing, there's just quite a lot of body movement. There's no adaptive dampers on this car, so you get a firm ride on the road, but on the track it just doesn't seem to control body movement very well. So braking hard for the chicane. Again, the brakes starting to give up. Traction, oh, she's getting away from me a bit there, but just feel that engine. Oh, down to third. Hard on the power. Traction again, really good on the exit there. Now be smooth through here, don't throw the car's weight around, and it's neat and tidy, but it's starting to push into understeer, and it's difficult to dial it out with a throttle. It doesn't want to do it. It's not very sensitive in the way, say, the BMW is. Coming down now to the end of the lap, braking hard again, the weight obvious. Turning in, nice exit. Right, final corner. Oh, lighten up the rears, but I don't think we lost too much time, and over the line.
The RCF's weight and lack of low rev torque proved to be its undoing, and in the final reckoning it set a relatively leisurely time of 1 minute 14 dead. So, let's see how the BMW gets on.
Right, so now it's the turn of the BMW. It's fair to say this new M4 has been a bit of a controversial car for BMW. With its twin-turbo straight-six, it represents a radical departure from the old naturally aspirated car. But like it or loathe it, there's no doubting it's effective. It just pulls from nothing and keeps going and going. And while the sound is a little bit synthesized, well, it's loud and it's, well, proud really. There's no doubting it for anything other than an M car. Now, unlike the Lexus, which was fairly simple in terms of driver modes, in the BMW you've got 3 damper settings, 3 engine settings, 3 steering settings, and 3 gearbox settings to choose from. You could take all week choosing your best, but thankfully once you have done, there's an M button on the steering wheel that you can program in the best one. Oh, you fighter. So once you've got your favourite settings programmed in, well, the BMW comes alive really. It instantly feels more agile and alert than the Lexus, and with so much power on tap, it just absolutely demolishes the straights. And this car's got optional carbon ceramic brakes as well, so They're not the greatest in terms of feel, but they're certainly very effective in stopping the car. And the gearbox is DCT gearbox. It delivers nice crisp shifts, and it's just much more responsive than the Lexus's 8-speed auto. And it will drift for, well, Germany. It's just hilarious. So I think we've got enough heat in the tyres now. Let's go for a fast lap. I think the BMW should be confident. Here we go, right first corner. Instantly the brakes just scrub off the speed. Turning is so much sharper. The amount of grip you got through the front axle is amazing. Just this fast corner though, you've got to watch the rear, all that torque going through just those two wheels, and the car just wants to step out of line. Braking for the chicane, stopping power is just really good. And again, that engine, as I say, you soon get used to the sound. It just pulls and pulls. Oh, steady again. Just got to be so careful on the exit. Getting a good lap time is all about patience. Oh, we're already starting to lose a bit there. Shouldn't have lost too much, hopefully. Fast change of direction. The car just feels planted where the Lexus feels a bit wobbly. Into the last two corners. Oh, careful, careful, steady, patience, James. Here we go. And she's across the line now. And that felt like a really quick lap.
The BMW was edgy and required commitment, but the result was a quick time of 1 minute 10.7.
So it's an emphatic win for the BMW then. It's sharper, faster, more engaging to drive. And while the turbocharged engine will divide opinion for fans, there's no doubting its effectiveness. It really is a powerhouse. But what about the Lexus then? Well, it's not to be discounted. It's got approachable handling, and that 5-litre naturally aspirated engine really does sound good, and once it's revving it pulls hard. But ultimately it's softer, less focused, and well, just not as fun as the BMW.
If you want to find out how the BMW M4 fared against the Audi RS5, click the link on the left. To see the Nissan GT-R take on the Porsche 911 Turbo, click the link on the right. Click on the play icon to see our latest video and onto our logo to subscribe.